Hello, Township. I'm Quinn Cavanaugh of Blue Streak News, and today we'll be looking at a segment with Lily and Destiny on exploring mental health issues around school. Following that, we'll be looking at Gabriel and Caleb's segment on to wear, not to wear, a segment about masks. All that coming right up.
According to Education Week, 1 in 4 teens showed severe distress, including anxiety and depression symptoms, in the past 2 years due to the pandemic. Manheim Township students know this firsthand.
In addition, research has revealed an increase in screen time and social media use. This has led to a decrease in physical activity, which has been related to the pandemic. These ultimately led to an increased risk of depression in students.
I think I've been struggling with the motivation to do things and to keep doing things because with the pandemic and the fear.
I think I already struggled a little bit before the pandemic began, but I think it definitely exacerbated my problems.
It was just hard, kind of trying to distance myself from my friends and stuff. So a little bit, because they were big supports for me.
I think I was definitely more of a social person before the pandemic, and I think it just really changed my environment a lot. Yeah, my mental health has definitely changed a lot, for better and for worse.
Yeah, we heard from students that last year students were remote all year. It was very easy to not be as engaged in class. And we've had students admit to us that they cheated last year, so it's really hard to be back in the classroom and with the different expectations.
Especially last year, I felt a lot less motivated to do my schoolwork and stuff, but being in person definitely helps a lot.
So I think work completion has been harder for students. I don't know if it's a lack of willingness or just a lack of being out of routine, but when we talk with students, a lot of people are having a hard time keeping up with the pace of school this year, which is more a normal pace compared to last year, and being able to get things turned in.
I think we do have, as staff, we have a lot on our plates, trying to take care of ourselves and doing our job, but also making sure we're taking care of our students. And we have a really caring staff here, so I feel like they get a little overwhelmed because they want to do everything and be everything for students, but it's a lot to handle.
I remind students that if they have concerns about friends, they can come and talk to us. They can refer them to the SAP team. There are things that we're trying to keep in place or put in place that will help students more, because there's a lot more need than there are resources for at this point, so we're trying to get as creative as we can.
This has been Lily and Destiny, reporting for Blue Streak News.
With the mask mandate loosening inside the school, we were left wondering, to wear or not to wear? That is the question. Obviously, neither opinion is inherently correct or incorrect. We were just curious on what people's views were, so essentially we went around the school and interrogated them on this topic.
I haven't been wearing a mask because our first period, we lived there, and since this is a gym class, it's super inconvenient wearing a mask and then doing all those exercises, those lifts. So, and anyways, I take off my mask to eat lunch after that.
Right now?
Personally, just to, not spread any disease to anyone.
I'm wearing a mask because I like to protect myself against the diseases and stuff. Personally, I'm not vaccinated because my parents won't let me, but I feel like wearing one is responsibility of my own because I am not vaccinated.
No, I think that the only thing that's going to protect us is herd immunity.
Obviously, masks keep it inside, but if not everyone wears it,
it's no point.
It's not gonna.
Plus, you touch things and then you take your mask off and eat.
Yeah, and it's hard to breathe, bro.
I think the strongest point of the mask is for somebody who might have already tested positive. If they really have to get groceries or something, that's when it's you should probably be wearing it. If you really have to go out, then wear your mask if you test positive.
It's their choice. I personally would recommend it, but it's their choice.
Yeah. Do you think that we should reinstate the mandate?
No.
Heck no.
Optional's good.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I feel like even the administration or whoever is the head of this stuff, they already like where we're at. So, they would have done that by now, 100%. They've done stuff like this and then made decisions a week or two after. If they really thought we're in a bad spot, they probably would have changed already. So,
I'm not sure. I feel like we should, specifically for people who are sick and have been contact traced, but in general, it's not something that people can enforce anymore. because people are just not going to pay attention to it.
Should you think that we should reinstate the mandate?
Personally, no.
Are you anxious about other people not wearing masks?
Sometimes, like when I see them coughing or like just breathing heavily, it's a little weird, and like sneezing especially, like the masks help kind of with that because it's just nasty.
People who wear masks, it's fine, you know. They have their reasons, and really, if I lost my one mask. If I still had that, I'd probably be wearing a mask right now. Maybe not for this interview, but I'm serious. I had a nice mask.
Obviously, there was a wide range of views and opinions throughout the school, and hopefully going around and interviewing these people have shown some light on it. Hopefully you were able to gather some useful information based on the interviews of your classmates.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's a wrap, Township. Stay tuned for our next broadcast. Meanwhile, subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our social media.